The United States Federal Reserve has recently made headlines with its announcement regarding the utilization of XRP Senior Vice President David Indela, who is affiliated with the St. Louis Federal Reserve Branch, has brought attention to the possibility of integrating XRP for processing payments. More specifically, RippleNet's dependence on XRP as a facilitator for these transactions has been emphasized. To quote David directly, the Fed may assign settlement responsibilities to an external party such as Ripple. If this development comes to fruition, it would likely result in a significant increase in the value of XRP, which could potentially reach the 10K mark. Also, it is essential to point out that this action taken by the Federal Reserve is not something that should be taken very seriously. There was an official statement issued by the Federal Reserve a few weeks ago, or possibly even a month ago, in which they acknowledged the possible role that XRP and XLM could play in improving the blockchain component of their FedNow payment service. PayPal, which is well known for its forward-thinking solutions in cross-border payments and its open source technology for the conduct of financial transactions, is currently the focus of attention. It is anticipated that the incorporation of Ripple's technology into the Fed Today payment service will be a significant element in propelling the value of XRP to levels that have never been seen before. You are the most reliable source for all things relating to XRP, which is Ripple's partnership with the Federal Reserve, as was officially announced on the website of the Federal Reserve, which is federalreserve.gov. The report titled The U.S. Path to Faster Payments acknowledges Ripple as a key player in partnership with the Federal Reserve for Payment Solutions. In its first section, the Faster Payment Task Force approach acknowledges Ripple as a key player. Ripple's capacity to facilitate real-time international payments, which typically take between 2 and 4 days to complete and have limited tracking and pricing transparency, is notably mentioned in the paper. Ripple is a game changer in this regard since it provides unparalleled visibility into the status of payments and fees in addition to providing fast settlement. Following this, we realized that Ripple and the Federal Reserve have broadened the scope of their partnership to encompass domestic payment. Viewers can pause and read an important excerpt from the report that discusses the partnership between Ripple and various central banks such as the Bank of England, the Federal Reserve, and the Saudi Arabian Monetary Authority to enhance the domestic payment system. There is a substantial amount of documentation that supports this. Ripple Labs' innovation at the fundamental level of payment processing, which focuses on offering a free real-time settlement infrastructure globally, is mentioned in the report. This mention indicates that Ripple Labs' decentralized peer-to-peer settlement framework is getting ready to replace existing systems for fund transfers, and the Federal Reserve is planning to adopt and implement it. This is another interesting aspect of the report. When we look back, there were early indications of this development. About a year ago, the Ripple logo was prominently displayed during a segment on Fox News that was about the Federal Reserve examining the possibility of a digital US dollar. In addition, organizations like as the Bank of International Settlements PAPIST, the International Monetary Fund, and the Federal Reserve Board have incorporated Ripple into their operations that are conducted in the shadows. The list of partners demonstrates their interest in Ripple's technology, which allows them to delve more deeply into the fascinating realm of global finance. It is now abundantly clear that the Bank for International Settlements is responsible for managing a sizable amount of the wealth located all over the world. The introduction of Ripple into this realm is a noteworthy development, and we have received a statement from the Department of the Interior that quotes Jess Chan, senior council member at the Frederick County Board of Governors. Both of these statements are noteworthy. According to reports, Jess, who once served as Ripple's deputy general counsel, is at the forefront of this initiative. For those who are interested in having more specific information, I am about to share something that may come as a surprise to many of you. Recently, the Federal Reserve issued a warning about probable bank losses owing to real estate pressures and rising interest rates. There is a lot to unpack here, and everything is extremely intertwined. However, this is only the tip of the iceberg. It is interesting to note that they have been having conversations with several partners about this matter since the beginning of March. Furthermore, it appears that BRICS and the EU are planning to implement XRP. It has also been suggested by the European Union that XRP will serve as the basis for the new digital euro, which will manage wealth transfers through the use of blockchain technology. This central bank digital currency, which is being championed by BRICS, is expected to become a significant global financial instrument, according to recent news. Furthermore, there is evidence of Ripple's extensive network within each BRICS nation, which we're going to investigate in detail. Let's begin our journey in Brazil, where groundbreaking development has occurred in partnership with Ripple. A new cryptocurrency on-demand liquidity business has been put into operation in Brazil. When we turn our attention to India, we see that Ripple is at the forefront of yet another key project that is driving India's ambitious digital rupee drive. The completion of this initiative is a significant step forward in India's journey towards achieving a comprehensive GL. Even though Ripple Labs technology provided the foundation for a global CBDC, the tale does not end there. China has also made its way into the fray. Working along with Ripple to establish a foothold in the area of digital currencies issued by central banks, this relationship is a representation of Ripple growing impact in the global financial sector in Africa. The narrative is comparable to the 2022 African blockchain research sheds light on the growing significance of CBDC on the XRP ledger across the continent. The report states that South Africa, along with over a dozen other African countries, has embraced Ripple and XRP for its payment processing systems. This is a significant development. As a result of its extensive usage, the ledger is becoming an increasingly important component of Africa's financial ecosystem. Furthermore, in a research that was published not too long ago by BRICS, XRP was identified as a leading digital asset for payment services. Consequently, it compelled us to conduct extensive research. And the results of our investigation led us to an exciting source, ChatGPT, a leading artificial intelligence bot, highlighted 4 cryptocurrencies, including XRP, Ripple, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano, as being poised for a staggering 100,000 increase by the year 2024. This price point for XRP shouldn't come as a surprise, especially when considering the perspective of Ripple's co-founder, Arthur Brito, who envisions XRP reaching $10,000, a value he believes it was specifically designed to achieve. Brito also emphasizes XRP's scalability, which is capable of accommodating the financial needs of the global population, which is estimated to be 7.5 billion. So what does DAL 500 signify in this context? In the grand scheme of things, DAL 500 is just a stepping stone towards XRP true potential value. However, achieving this monumental price of $110,000, which is the intended target for XRP, would be a significant accomplishment. A further reinforcement of this trend is provided by the XRP ledger. The information that has been provided is not intended to be trading advice. There is no responsibility for any investments that are made based on the information that is provided on this page. Before making any decision about investments, we strongly advise conducting independent research and consulting with a knowledgeable professional.